We, the jury in this case, finds the defendant guilty of attempted manslaughter based upon extreme mental or emotional disturbance.
We begin with breaking news tonight just in the last hour. Guilty. That's the verdict handed down in the case against the former UPMC doctor in Hawaii after a jury found that he tried to kill his wife on a hiking trail. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Josh Taylor. Gerhardt Konig was convicted of attempted manslaughter, a lesser charge than the attempted homicide the prosecution was seeking. The decision comes after weeks of witness testimony, including the Konig's own family taking the stand. KDKA's Ricky Sayer is tracking the latest on this verdict and joins us live now from the newsroom. Good evening, Ricky.
In the newsroom, we've been closely following a live feed from inside of the Hawaii courthouse. We just heard from both the prosecutor and defense attorney. Konig was initially charged with attempted murder. What he was found guilty on was attempted manslaughter based upon extreme mental or emotional disturbance. As the defense attorney acknowledged, there's a difference there when it comes to sentencing. The prosecutor said when it comes to that sentencing, there's an open term of 20 years. He could get probation at a point. Now, the defense attorney did say they would appeal. In a brief statement, he said up to and during the trial, there have been many appellate issues. To catch you up to speed, the defendant in this case was former UPMC anesthesiologist and Pitt professor Gerhardt Konig. The prosecutor in this case argued during closing arguments yesterday that Konig tried to kill his wife Ariel in multiple ways, first by trying to push her off a cliff, then attempting to stab her with a syringe before striking her with a rock multiple times. The prosecutor said the motive here was an obsession over an affair. The defense attorney here has been trying to cast doubt on Konig's wife's account. Konig has insisted he was defending himself from his wife. He says his wife hit him with a rock first. The defense attorney has argued that if Konig wanted to kill his wife, he would have used the syringe to drug her first and then throw her off a cliff. This all took place just over a year ago. The trial began last month. Here's some of what the prosecutor and defense attorney said following the verdict.
We hope that the verdict today brings Ariel the next step into closure, and she can close the chapter on this part of her life. The last thing we like to say is we'd just like to thank Amanda Morris and Sarah Bucksbaum. They stepped in, they heard somebody who needed help, and they stepped in to help.
We are thankful that they did not convict him of attempted murder, which would have been life in prison. And so we just thank them for their service, and we look forward to an appeal related to some of the judge's rulings.
Sentencing is set for August. Again, this came just down about an hour, a little bit over an hour ago. We will have the latest at 11. Reporting the newsroom, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.